You ever move into a new place full of hope and fresh paint smells, thinking, wow, I'm gonna finally have peace and quiet? The dream lasted about 7 minutes, right up until the circus next door reminded you that humans should not be allowed to live near other humans. Let's talk about the loud one. Not just occasionally loud, no. This person is professionally loud. Bro, they are training for the Olympics of noise. It's like they went to college for stamping and majored in shouting at phone calls on speaker. I don't know what kind of hardwood floors they got, but somehow every step sounds like a bowling ball slamming into drywall. And what are they doing up there? Rearranging furniture every 30 minutes like it's an extreme IKEA game show. But the worst part, they do it during sleep hours. Bro, I'm not even talking about 10 PM. I mean like 3:45 AM on a Tuesday. You wake up thinking there is a raccoon fight in your attic, only to realize it's just your neighbor dragging their fridge across the kitchen floor for reasons that no guest should ever understand. Then there is the smoker. And look, you wanna vape? Fine. You wanna chain smoke like the chimney from hell? Also your business. But why? Why does the entire building have to smell like someone lit a bonfire made of tires and expired cologne? I open my window for fresh air and now my entire apartment smells like a gas station bathroom. I can't even cook anymore because everything I make gets seasoned with second-hand despair. Speaking of smells, let's not forget the overcooker. You smell it before you even enter the building. They are cooking something at all hours and not like, oh, that smells good kind of cooking. I'm talking about, bro, are you boiling sacks? And somehow we sieve through walls like the spirit of over-seasoning itself. Bro, my clothes smell like curry and confusion and I haven't even eaten. Next up we got the creeper. You'll never actually seen them outside, they don't speak, they don't wave, but they are always there. Like a background NPC with no dialogue but maximum unsettling vibes. You walk past their door and it's like time slows down. The blinds are always slightly cracked. You know they are watching, probably taking notes. They drop your mail, they already know your blood type. I'm not saying they are serial killer, I'm just saying if there was one in the building, everyone would guess them first and no one would argue. And now, the DIY maniac. This one wakes up and chooses violences in the form of power tools every weekend 7 AM sharp. You know what I do at 7 AM on a Saturday? Nothing, because I'm not a psychopath. But this one, jackhammers, saws, drills, random hammering that echoes through the whole goddamn floor like they are trying to summon Thor through their drywall. And bro, they are never finishing anything either. It's just constant noise with no results. What are you building? A tunnel to escape this lease? But the king of chaos, the pet owner who thinks they are the only one who matters. Dog barks? Constant. Cat screams? Somehow also constant. Parrot that yells fuck at 2 AM? I believe it. I don't know what demon zoo they are running, but it sounds like a Pixar movie got possessed. And don't bother talking to them either. Oh, they are just excited. Bitch, so is a fire alarm and I don't want to live next to that either. And let's talk about the package pirate. You know the one, the phantom thief of Amazon Prime. You get the delivered notification, sprint to your front door like it's Christmas morning, and boom, nothing. Gone. Vanished. And the building has cameras, sure, but somehow these cameras work with the power of imagination because every time you check the footage, it's just static and vibes. Meanwhile, the neighbor 2 doors down is suddenly rocking the exact same hoodie you ordered. White coincidence, right? And what about the social butterfly from hell? Look, I'm not antisocial, I just don't wanna get robbed in a 40-minute convo about your cat's gluten allergy every time I check the mail. This person treats the hallway like it's a goddamn talk show. You can't take your trash out without them launching into their full autobiography. Hey, did you know I used to be a substitute teacher for 2 weeks in 1998? No, and I don't care. My pizza's getting cold and your breath smells like shit, bro. Now we gotta address the music blaster, because apparently some people think soundproof walls are a suggestion. This person has their speakers wired directly to Satan's subwoofer, and it's not even good music either. It's always something with heavy bass and zero soul, and it's always at the worst times. Like, why are you bumping techno remixes of a set country songs at 6 AM on a Tuesday? I'm brushing my teeth to what sounds like a dubstep breakdown inside a blender. Can I leave? Then there is the one with a questionable side hustle. Their hours are weird. Their guests are even weirder. Random people showing up at 3 in the morning, knocking 3 times like it's a secret code. The hallway always smells like weed. Packages constantly coming in, but they never go out. You start doing mental gymnastics, trying to figure out if you live next to a drug dealer or someone who just really loves online auctions. Either way, you sleep with one eye open. And bro, let's not forget the hallway hoarder. This person's front door is basically a garage sale no one asked for. Broken chair? Yep. Cardboard boxes from 3 apartments ago? Definitely. A mysterious bag that's been there since the Bush administration? You bet your ass. You gotta pass their chaos pile like it's a game of the floor is lava. Bro, we are neighbors, not contestants on American Pickers. Clean this shit up. And last but not least, the over-involved manager wannabe. This person lives in the building but somehow acts like they own the building. Always checking if your trash is in the right bin, always sending anonymous notes like, some of us value quiet time after 9 PM. This is the type of person who will call the fire department because someone left a candle burning. Like bro, get a hobby that isn't me. Living next to strangers should be a sitcom, but it's not. It's a psychological experiment. And we are all rats in the maze wondering why the cheese is screaming at 2 AM. Moral of the story, you don't choose your neighbors, but damn, sometimes you wish you could evict people with just your mind. That's it, I'm out of here.